welcome to another yoga studio. I'm Kat, for those of you who haven't joined me for one of our videos before, and it's lovely to have everyone on the mat with me today for our Pilates shoulder and upper back mobilisation and stabilisation workout. So we are going to come round onto our backs to start. So lying on the back with your nice big bend in your knees, just take a moment to settle into a neutral spine position. So we're trying to avoid having a big arch in the back or pressing the lower back into the floor. So you're somewhere in the middle. So if you just feel your tailbone roll up and down until you feel like you're somewhere in the center and that the tops of your hips are square with the floor underneath. Arms are going to rest by your side, palms down. I'll just take 2 big breaths in and out, just to find the breath. So breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then as you next inhale, lift the front of your chest towards your chin and draw your chin in towards the top of your chest. At the same time, we're going to roll our shoulders so that we turn the palms up towards the ceiling. Breathe out, come back to that neutral position, and let the palms roll back to face the floor. So breathe in, get the chest and the chin to meet. Roll the arms to look up to the ceiling. Breathe out, return back to neutral. So following the breathing. Lift and tuck. Exhale, return. So inhale, lift and tuck, roll through the shoulders, the arms. So just getting a little bit of work into the top of the chest while opening out through the front of the shoulders. So if it feels like you're getting a great double chin, we're doing this really well. So our gaze is going to be moving across the ceiling, looking towards what's in front of us, and then coming back up to look towards the ceiling. We've got 3 more. Good, okay. So now we're going to take our spine out of neutral. So as you breathe out, just draw the belly in slightly with the belly button to push the lower back in towards the floor. So we feel like the tailbone is turned up and we're pressing the lower back in towards the mat. Keep the lower back there. Turn the palms so they face inwards. And then as you breathe out, we're going to take the arms behind us, reaching past the head. Try to bring your thumbs to the floor. Breathe in, take the arms back down by your side, so breathe out. Reach the arms back, pressing the back into the floor. Breathe in, return the arms. Move down a little. So nice and simple, just getting the forward and backward movement through the shoulders now. As we're pressing the lower back into the floor, also pressing the chest into the floor as well. So that changes slightly how we move through our shoulders. Don't worry if the hands and the thumbs can't come all the way back and touch the mat. Breathe out, reach back. Breathe in. Now we're going for 3 more. So 3. 2. 1. On this last one, leave your arms back behind you. Turn your palms up towards the ceiling if you can. And then as you next breathe out, walk the feet in slightly a little bit closer so you can roll your spine up off the floor. And then inhale at the top in your shoulder crunch. Keep the arms back behind you. Exhale, roll down through the spine. Inhale at the bottom. Breathe out, turn the tailbone up, roll up through the spine. Draw the belly in, maybe squeeze up with the pelvic floor and the glutes. Plenty of support for the back and the hips. Just noticing how the spine feels. If you're used to this shoulder bridge position where you'd normally roll up and down with your hands by your side, just notice if it feels any different by working with the arms past the head. And then notice how that feels in the upper back as well. So we're going to go for 2 more. Exhaling, rolling down, coming back to a neutral position. Last one. And then release the arms back round by your side. Hug the knees up in towards your chest. Take a little rock. And then just roll or find yourself coming up towards a seated position. Fantastic. So we're going to sit in a position that's comfortable. So that could be with the legs crossed or with the legs out in front. If you do want to take a block or a cushion just to sit on, please do. Okay. Sit nice and tall as you inhale, reach the arms up, and then as you exhale, just twist to one side. Inhale, come to the top, and then exhale, twist the other way. So think about that movement starting through the shoulders as you bring one shoulder to the back, one shoulder to the front. So we're getting that twist, that mobilization to come into the upper back, and then it will follow down through the spine into the belly. So breathe out, twist. Breathe in, come up. Breathe out, twist. Breathe in, come up to the top. We're going to go 2 more times to either side. So take the arms all the way up. Breathe out, twist. To the top, and then breathe out, twist. Really think about taking that back shoulder behind you, maybe even pulling the shoulder blade into the middle of the spine to open out a little bit more. 1 more, and then come back into the center, roll the shoulders round. So working a little bit more deeply into the shoulders and right into the muscles in the upper back. Take the arms out to the side, reach the fingers out so you feel your shoulder blades move away from each other. And then we're going to draw some circles forwards. So breathe in, take the shoulders up, breathe out, roll them down. So it's not the arms circling here, although they are drawing round in a circle. Think of it more being the shoulders managing the movement. So working on all those little stabilizing muscles that work around the move, that help us stabilize and move the shoulders. We've got 1 more. Okay, and then circle back the other way. Circle up and release. Hopefully you're just feeling those shoulders working now. We're going to go for 3 more circles. Keep it going, we're nearly done. One more. And relax the arms back down. Bring the right arm in underneath the left. Bring the backs of the arms together. So maybe you find you can twist, wrap a little bit further and cross the wrists and the palms. Take a nice big stretch out through the upper back. And then bring the arms back behind you and see if you can hold onto the opposite elbows. And then whichever position we're seated in, whether it's cross-legged or with the legs in front, just take a little lean forwards, let the chin tuck into the chest. Pull the elbows away from the shoulders. Lengthen all the way up, bring the arms back out in front. And this time we're going to bring the left elbow underneath the right. Bend the elbows, bring the backs of the arms and the hands together as best you can. Press them in towards each other. If you can feel you can go that little bit further, we could also wrap the wrists and the palms. Again, just squeeze the arms together as you pull the elbows away from your chest, rounding through the upper back, but just stretching through the backs of the shoulders and the upper chest. Good, release the arms. Come round onto all fours, tuck your toes under, and then as you exhale, see if you can lift your hips up, maybe keeping a bend in the knees, to walk your hands back in towards your feet. Allow the head to drop forwards. Take a breath in, and then as you exhale, work your way up to standing. So tucking the tailbone under, we're going to use our roll down. So roll us up. Curling all the way up to the crown of the head. Roll the shoulders back, clasp your hands back behind them and pull them away from your hips and your back. Take a breath in. And then as you breathe out, fold at the hips. So instead of rolling, we're actually bending at the hip joints. See how far you can come forwards. And just let your arms stay clasped together as if they were going to drop past your head towards the floor. A big stretch through the arms and the shoulders here. And then take a little bend in the knees. And this time we can tuck the tailbone under. Keep the hands clasped together if you can. Slowly roll all the way up to standing. Inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, bring your hands back beside you. Fantastic, good. Well, I hope that works and you felt like you got a little bit of movement coming into that upper chest, upper back area, and a little bit of fire in the shoulders. Hit the like button now if you did like it. Leave any questions or comments below, and remember to subscribe to the channel so you can join me next time on the mat. Take care now. Bye.